Welcome to Impact Circle, and super nice to meet you. If we haven't met before, my name is Estella, and I guess I'm a host and an initiator, a visionary founder who had this dream about creating a space where we can really come together to collaborate and create more impact driven projects, ideas. And so the impact circle is something that I've been dreaming about for a few years, but now it's becoming really relevant. And also it's something that's really much connected to the work that I'm doing, which is ecosystem architecture and designing these conscious online networks and spaces that can support easeful collaboration. And I think it's becoming increasingly more important as the world is accelerating. We need lots of solutions. There are many amazing groups and people working on great projects, but often it's fragmented, and often it just takes up a lot of time and energy and bandwidth. And I believe that by creating systems and things that can really support us humans to have more visibility, more transparency, more clarity, more alignment, we can actually do a lot more with a lot less, effort. So that's really the intention of the Impact Circle, is to first initiate a community where people who care about impact, people who are doing business in a mindful way, people who are working on regenerative projects, community projects, have some big visions and ideas that they want to bring to life, innovations, that they can come together. And then we have an incubator space, which is where we are incubating some of these projects. I'm doing some of my own projects, my partner as well, and people are welcome to just reach out if you have a business, an idea, something that you want to bring to life, and you would need some, a bit more hands-on support with it. Then reach out, because the incubator is the space where we want to create a conscious way of incubating these projects. There's a lot of frameworks, templates, videos, all sorts of things that I'm bringing in, but it's also going to be more about inspiration and cross-pollination, and then activating our human potential and collective intelligence, because I think that there is a lot more that's available to us when we are moving out from the me, I'm doing this alone, to like, okay, how can I grow this? I need help, I need support, who are the right people, what are the right tools, and how can I make this the most impactful, the most powerful project possible. So the incubator is available for that. And then in the circle, it's really about like creating a global network. It's primarily, we start with the online space, because many of us are traveling, living in different countries, and I'm really looking for a way that how can we stay connected no matter where in the world we are. And then we're also going to have live gatherings and events. I'm doing sometimes impact dinners here in Bali, I'm going to do in Europe, or we're going to do adventures, we're going to do fun activities. So ways that we can just, connect in wherever we are locally, and which is really important. And if you guys or any of you want to be hosting events, either doing an online workshop or doing like a live dinner or gathering in your country or in your city, also please reach out, because we want to create this network in an organic way so that it can also grow by trusted people, creating more trust, and inviting in people in a like quality human connections. So we are kind of moving from the whole marketing idea. I had 7 years in the marketing and sales industry, and online, like I've done a lot of different things, and I'm learning the best of that, but I'm really believing in human connections and the importance for us to actually establish and build like real human connections, especially in this day and age. And so I'm very much interested about how to create these online ecosystems in a way that supports that and organically grows that. So we have the events, then we have different projects. People can post their projects in the space. Please keep it confidential. There are a few guidelines which is just important to be aware of. we are posting different projects, different initiatives. Be mindful. If you like something, if you want to be part of something, reach out to the person who created it and ask how you can participate, how can you maybe help and promote it, what are the kind of the guidelines. Let's respect each other and build that trust within the network. And then also we have contributions, which is about giving back projects. When I speak about impact, I definitely want to be focusing on how we show up in the world, what are the things we give back. But I think impact is more than that. Impact is more about how do we treat each other with care? How do we show up to each other as collaborators, co-creators, colleagues? What are the things that we give back to society? How do we design business models that are more regenerative and considering, value circulation? Maybe how do we redesign, investment models that are giving back to the land instead of just extracting? So those are all the things that I feel are coming within the impact space. And in the same time, contributions are really important, and some of you may have like a project that you feel really strong about, something that you want to give back. Then you can also post those projects, and you can also do fundraising, or you can raise awareness, you can do different like games. And that way I think we start bridging the gap between launching and scaling amazing new initiatives, but then not looking after the environments that we're creating them in, but rather starting to have more awareness the way that how we do things is mindful, it's giving back, to people, planet, and basically creates a more thriving, healthy, harmonious, happy environment. So this is the first initiative. So we're inviting in the first 33 leaders to come and shape the space with us. I've done my best to set it up in a way that is quite user-friendly and makes it really easy to see what's available. But please do give me any feedback that if you see that things could be, done a little bit better. The idea is that we create this community space in a really mindful way and have visibility of different members, different projects, what are the things that we are looking for, what are the things we're offering, and then we create events where we can, bring people together and discuss or move certain projects forward. And we'd like to kind of avoid the way that how most WhatsApp groups or communities function with lots of messaging and lots of noise, because that's actually really destructive for our nervous systems. So I would like to ask everyone to just participate with the space the way how it's set up, and try to use it in a way that is communicating what's actually important, and people can see that message, receive that message, and respond to it. And if you see anywhere that the user experience can be optimized, also please reach out to me, because I'd like to keep it really simple. Simplicity is one of the key principles, but we want to create visibility and transparency as much as possible, and easy way to find information, so that it becomes not another community where you're like, oh, I have this community with all these messages, I just don't want to be looking at it. Rather, we would become a space where people are really clear about what to find, where to find, and you have like a trusted space that you can go to, you can post that information, you can make an announcement, you can put an event on, and actually move projects forward. So that's really the intention. This is who we are, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with all of you, welcoming you. We're gonna have a monthly call online, as well as some other workshops or talks that pop up from different members. And then I'm going to be also posting when we do live events, and would be really lovely to connect with you. Have a magical day, and looking forward to an amazing journey.